I went to my first regionals of the 25-26 season. Here's how it went. What's good, guys? It's Ale, back with another vlog. Just waiting for our ride, getting ready to head to Pittsburgh. Currently looking at a 7-hour drive, so it is a little beastie, but nevertheless, I'm excited to get going. Once we get there, we're gonna check in, grab our mat, and then do some testing. So, see you in a few. If you guys watched my last videos, you know that I didn't make it into Worlds last year, which was kind of a bummer, but kind of expected considering I didn't start the grind early. So going out to a regionals in September is major for me. And considering how Pittsburgh is not that far compared to other regionals I've gone to, this one was a must go. After a dreaded 7-hour drive and a nice change of scenery, me and the boys finally made it to Pittsburgh. And off rip, we drove straight to the convention center. All right, so we just got to Pittsburgh. We are in the parking lot currently of the convention center. I'm about to go inside right now, see what's up. Shout out to the crew. We got Steve, Max, one of the drivers. Thank you for getting us here, bro. We got Kevin, main driver right here. How you feeling, bro?
Fucking tired.
Oh yeah, and then we got Clarence. What's good, boy? About to go inside right now. All right, so we are at the convention center. This place is beautiful. Look at that view. But I just got my wristband. We are walking in right now. See what's up. As soon as we walked through those doors, I realized that this venue was massive and had so much to offer. However, before we could soak in all of that, we jetted right to the check-in area. We made it to the check-in area, grabbed our mat, our card, and decided to hit the venue.
That's
Off
tough.
rip, me and the boys were finding some cards that we desperately needed, and we're having a great time doing so. That was until I realized that the deck I was planning on playing at this regionals was sitting back at my desk at home, 7 hours away from where I was. So yeah. All right, so good news is my boy Alejandro, shout out Ale Rodriguez, he just hooked me up with his list. So I'm gonna make some tweaks to it, just make it my own. I'm not gonna lie, I'm really disappointed to have forgotten it, simply because I spent a lot of time like icing it out, so you know, kind of sucks. But regardless, we're gonna go over those changes that I make. Well, we're gonna go over the deck list back at the B&B. I'll tune back in once we got something to eat and head back home.
Not necessarily.
After making our last few pickups at the venue, we drove around Pittsburgh, grabbed something to eat, and headed straight to the B&B. So, we all finally made it to the B&B. Day 0 is complete. Just take a look around, all right? We're in the first floor living room, pretty spacious. Then we got an upstairs. We got a kitchen back here. Some of the boys are testing, getting ready for tomorrow. And then we got the boy himself, Steve.
Yo.
About to help me fix my list up for tomorrow. How we feeling, Steve?
Phenomenal, bro.
Yeah. First regionals tomorrow. How you feeling? You excited?
We're gonna go 8-0.
8-0.
No drops.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
What's the plan for tomorrow, bro? What's the record looking like for tomorrow?
I'm thinking a nice 7-1-1. I take a loss to Brick. I take a tie to another Guardy because
It happens.
it happens.
I hear that.
I'm excited for tomorrow. This will be fun.
Yo, bro, what's the record looking like for tomorrow? What's the plans?
About 0-3 drop.
Oh, casino after? Yeah.
So, I was thinking about this earlier. Portland didn't go exactly how I wanted it to, and I'm sort of looking to move so past that it just doesn't even come to my mind anymore. So, I think for tomorrow, you know, I'm just gonna go in and have fun. keep playing the way I've been playing these last few days, because I wouldn't be here today if it wasn't for the fact that I felt that I was good enough to come and compete with some of the best. So we are for sure going to give it our all tomorrow. As far as that goes, I think I should break down my deck list. Now, since Moon didn't work out the second time around, I decided to go with a different dark deck. Charizard EX allows us to accelerate 3 fire energy onto our board with its Infernal Rain ability, and its damage stacks over the course of the game. We run 3 copies, as well as 2 different Charmeleon and 4 Charmander. Our main draw comes in the form of Pidgeot EX and its Quick Search ability. We run 2 copies, as well as 1 Pidgeotto and 2 Pidgey. Our last stage 2 in our trio is Dust Noir. This Eerie Spectre helps me manipulate board state as well as take mid-turn KOs by knocking itself out with its Curse Blast ability and placing damage counters onto one of my opponent's Pokemon. Finally, we have our supporting cards in the form of Pheasantipity EX, Cleffa, and Chi. Pheasantipity is a top 5 card in the meta right now, as its Flip the Script ability gets us 3 extra cards whenever our active Pokemon gets knocked out. Cleffa is a great draw support with its Grasping Draw attack, allowing me to draw until I have 7 cards in my hand for 0 energy. Finally, we have Chi. This works as a great single prize attacker to use, as well as a good option against Goldengo EX, Teomask Ogerpon EX, and any other metal or grass type in the meta. The list is very similar to most Zard builds, with a couple of unique changes I implemented to make the list as aggro as possible. Good morning, guys. It is like 7:13 in the morning. It is Saturday, day 1. I'm about to call Uber in a few, just so I can head out there, get early, and get settled. Yeah, gotta get some breakfast too, make sure we are prepped and ready for this tourney. Now, as you may know, Pokemon consistently ranks as the #1 highest grossing media franchise of all time, meaning these events are always bound to bring about a huge crowd. However, the amount of people trying to get in at once was almost overwhelming, giving me reason to believe that this regionals was about to get real sweaty. After doing some research, I found out that the total player count was 2,691 players, and that's just for the TCG. So guys, we just made it inside. It is going nuts in here. There is a lot of heads. I'm gonna just take this time before everybody that needs to be here gets in to use the bathroom, get some water. I might even just scope out a little bit of the comp. I'm already seeing when people are playing, so it's looking good, yo. I'll keep you guys posted when round 1 starts. All right, that's the first round right there. Unfortunately, we start off with a loss. I played against Joltik Box. I just gotta play slower. I think playing Moon for so long made me want to just donk and take out everything as early as possible, but Zard is not the list for that. Checking in for the end of round 2. I got the dub, let's go. We got some momentum going. Played against a Dragapult Noir list. I'm not gonna lie, both games were kind of sketch. Like, it really could have gone either way. I just drew better, so worked out in my favor. We're gonna go hand in this match slip, and we're gonna go get ready for the 3rd round. All right, guys, that is round 3. Crazy game against the Dragapult Noir. I got the first game. I ended up having to scoop the second game just because board state was bad and I only had 20 minutes left on the clock. Whatchamacallit? Going into game 3, my opponent didn't have the best of setup, so I managed to pull off a double Zard, Candy Zard, Candy Pidgeot play, and I just took the game from there. So we are currently 2-1. Trying to go flawless, so let's see what happens. Or not flawless, but flawless from here on out. So let's go. Round 4 just ended. We got the dub. Another Dragapult. This time, Dragapult Zard. I was not prepared for that matchup at all. Like, first game, I got absolutely washed. Second game, I managed to come back really well, really convincingly. We only had less than 15 minutes on that last game, but I was just running through. I was not wasting a damn second. Like I said, we are currently 3-1. It's looking really good right now. Got to keep the momentum going. So let's go. All right, that was the end of round 5, and I lost. So we are currently 3-2. 3-2? Yeah. Yeah, we're currently 3-2. I need to win my next 3 games. Simple as that. If I win my next 3, then I am in. If not, we'll see what happens. No, I played against the Gardevoir, so I kind of sold that matchup. But it's all right. We live and we learn. If it's Gardevoir next, though. All right, guys. Round 6 just ended. We got the dub. Big Zard against Terrabox. I took the first game pretty convincingly. Second game came around, not so convincing. My opponent ended up getting it. But third game came around, and everything just worked out for us in the end. Wellspring, Ogerpon, and Pikachu and Iron Leaves were pretty annoying during that matchup, but Zard and Pidgeot got it done. Now, ideally, I get one more win and I ID the last round. This is probably the most important game of today for me, simply because that is the difference between making day 2 and potentially not making day 2. So, I'm really gonna lock in right now. I'm about to put on my playlist and just really zone out or zone in, because I want to get to day 2. So, stay tuned.
Who's playing what out?
All right, guys, round 6 is done. I played up against another Gardevoir, this time with the Jellicent. I got the first game. My opponent scooped after just kind of deciding that I was going to get the game regardless. He wanted to save some time, so we went to the second one. Second game, most of my energies were in the prizes, so I couldn't set up a second Zard, and the Zard I had in the active ended up getting confused at some point. So it kind of just looked like Burning Darkness, flip a coin, tails, damage. Burning Darkness, boss, flip a coin, tails, damage. But then we managed to get it on the third try. Briar, Burning Darkness, flip a coin, landed heads for my last 2 prizes. Big. Currently heading to hand in my match slip now. And we're gonna pray to God my opponent wants to ID. Please. Now, I initially offered my opponent the ID, and they seemed a little hesitant towards taking it simply because they wanted to rank as high as possible. But we ended up IDing and made it into day 2. And as soon as I handed in my match slip, I was curious to find out how the boys had done. What's good, guys? With the boy Kevin right now. We both day 2'd. Turns out that we might actually end up playing day 2, or like the first round of day 2 today, which is kind of scuffed. Kevin, what you think about that?
I think it's actually better.
You think so?
Yeah.
He says it's better, so we're about to find out.
Yo.
Hi, guys. We got a familiar face here. Zach, what's good, bro?
Jackson from New York.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. What's the record looking like? Talk to us.
Unfortunately, I've dropped out of the tournament. Made a silly call for the tournament to have some fun, but you know, some player error turns the momentum the wrong way, and then you just get unlucky. So
For sure.
It is what it is, bro.
You hitting pots?
I might, yeah. There's a tournament
sir.
at like 4 or something, so I might hit that up.
Yo, Max. Come talk to the people, bro. How'd your last round go?
Yo, I won it, bro. Dragon Ball 2-0. W.
So you're in day 2?
I'm in day 2.
So, what is it? First game of day 2, I ended up losing. So, yeah, I lost both sets against Dragapult Zard. Dude seemed like he knew what he was doing, and rightfully so. He's in day 2 as well, so all the power to him. I'm not even that mad, to be honest. I want to go home. I want to sleep. So that's what we're going to do. Get some grub as well, then play test. Yeah, that's probably what's on the agenda, so see ya. After a long day of playing Pokemon, me and the boys hit the town for some food and some brewskis to unwind and celebrate us making day 2. And I gotta say, Pittsburgh is quite the lit city. Just going over some of the hauls today. Max showing me some of these cops. Sheesh. Wait, hold up. He's not done. Yikes. Yeah.
You guys need play test partners?
You're flexing, bro. You're flexing. All right. It is like 12:30 in the B&B right now. Feeling pretty good. I'm very proud because I hit day 2 and I don't even have my actual deck. Shout out to Ale Rodriguez for really coming in clutch for me, yo. And shout out to him for making day 2. So, you know, good news all across the board. I have to really lock in tomorrow. I'm not gonna lie. If I can somehow scrape 5 wins, that'd be huge. That'd be major. That'd be fantastic. I guess there's not really much else to say other than so far Pittsburgh has been a success, but I gotta keep pushing. I gotta see if we can get to the summit because I think we can. I know we can. I know we can. I'm glad you guys are getting to witness this journey, and I'm glad I'm getting to share it with the world. So, wish me the best for tomorrow. We're gonna bring it home. We're gonna bring it home. All right, so we made it in. It's not as packed as yesterday, thank God. But we are just walking around now, getting ready to play some Pokemon. Nerves are there, but I'm not really sweating it. In fact, I'm kind of inviting it. Crossing my fingers that I just play a bunch of Guardians, maybe some Dragon Balls and Dangos. Those would be really good matchups for me. So let's hope for the best. See ya. Alright guys, that was the first round of day 2, and we got it. We played against the Gardevoir. We won both sets though. I kind of had him dead to rights. Both games he ended up just like researching into like his entire deck for game and just didn't have it. So yeah, I'm hyped right now. This is a regional first for me. Second day 2, first win of the day in a day 2. So I'm feeling pretty accomplished, but we got to keep it going. So on to round 2. All right, guys. Game 2 of day 2. Played against a Poltzard. Did not take the dub, unfortunately. Lost both sets. I ended up scooping the first set because my opponent was kind of taking forever. And I didn't think I'd be able to win or even tie, so that was kind of rough. It is what it is. I'm just gonna keep it pushing. I'm not too phased about it. On to round 3.
Can I take a picture of you too?
All right, that's the end of this round. I don't even know what round we're in, but I unfortunately did not get it. So I played against a Joltik box. That deck continues to haunt me. First game, I kind of bricked. I didn't have a good hand. Second game, my opponent judged me on their second turn, and my hand was just atrocious. So for sure won't make top cut, but we could definitely still do something here. So we're gonna keep going. Wish me luck. All right, guys, this round just ended. We got the dub. I don't know how. My opponent, Robert, great guy. He was playing ED box with Wellspring in it. In the first game, he torrential pumped me 2 times in a row, but I somehow still managed to come back with a dub thanks to Unfair Stamp and Briar. Huge. He got the second game in a crazy comeback from him. I literally had him dead to rights, and he just somehow pulled it off with another torrential pump. Imagine that. It went to 3. His second turn of the game, he torrential pumped both of my Manders. It was looking desperate, but Pidgeot really carried, or Pidgey really carried until I got the Pidgey out. At one point we stamped him, sent him to the graveyard basically, and took the dub from there. I'm feeling really pumped, but we need one more win. One more win, we might break into top 256. That is the goal. So let's make it happen, baby. All right, guys, we just ended round number, I don't know. It was the last round of day 2, and unfortunately we are ending it on a loss. We started the tournament losing to a Joltik box, and I'm ending the tournament losing to a Joltik box. Personally, I don't know how to feel about that, but it is what it is. I'm not going to complain. I made day 2. I'm going to go to the prize pickup so that I can get my packs and whatnot, but yeah. It's pretty, I did all right. Day 2, but definitely there's more left to be desired, so we'll just work on that. And with that comes the end of this regional run. Despite my best efforts, top cut placement still eludes me. Here's a list of my matchups for the tournament. As you can see, I started off really strong, but 2 wins and 3 losses in a day 2 really hurt my placement for this tournament, getting me 412th place out of 2,691 players. While I am a bit disappointed about how the second half of the tournament went for me, I still managed to get a second spot in my Limitless page, so you can see that in the link in the bio. Max ended up going 8-4-2, landing him in the 239th spot, and as for Kevin, he ended up with a record of 9 wins, 3 losses, and 2 draws, landing him at 97th place. Congrats, boys. Overall, I think there was a lot to take away from this experience. Making my second day 2 gives me hope that I can one day take advantage of that position and make it to a top cut at a future regional. Also, this trip allowed me to find out that going to regionals with friends really makes the whole trip 10 times better. While I do enjoy traveling alone, there was something special about getting to spend time with the friends I made at locals thanks to this hobby. It's an experience I won't soon forget. However, I'm more than ready for my next regionals. I'm currently sitting at 207 championship points, far from where I need to be in order to be considered a top player in my region and secure my invite to Worlds 2026. Therefore, I'll be heading to another major tournament soon. I have no clue as to which one I'm going to yet, but whichever location that may be, I'm going with the intention of winning the entire thing. And I can't wait for you to see it happen. If you guys enjoyed that video and want to see more content like this, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And turn on post notifications to stay in tune with my latest updates. My name's Alejo, and I hope you have a great, blessed day.